As a child, I said my prayers every night. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the dark will let me keep my soul this night in endless dark, in rest and health without remark. It was so routine, I thought something bad might happen if I didn't say it. I don't think that now, of course. Where I grew up is pretty rural, isolated. People believe some pretty backward things. When I got old enough, I left all that behind and moved to the city. I stopped believing all the things from home. But I still visit a few times a year. My family is all there. I'm the only one who left. One cold winter day, I swept in for a visit, the chill air biting my exposed skin. The gray skies made my parents' farm appear even more bleak. Every time I returned, the house looked a little more run down. But I was always happy to see my family. As we sat around the dinner table, I was surprised to see how much my siblings had grown. That night, my father clapped me on the back as I headed to bed. "Make sure to say your prayers." I nodded guiltily. He didn't know how I felt about things. I slipped into my old room and pulled the blankets around me. It was frigid outside, and this room wasn't much warmer. As I lay there in the darkness, the sing-song rhyme of the prayer popped into my head. Still, I didn't say it. I didn't believe anymore. It seemed wrong to pray if you didn't mean it. Late in the night, I awoke to the sound of knocking at the door. I thought maybe I had dreamed it. I lay still in the dark room, not wanting to leave the warm blankets. But then the knock came again. I wasn't dreaming after all. I crept to the window and peeked out. A figure stood on the doorstep. I shivered and pulled on a sweatshirt before heading downstairs. My father was there already with a lamp on. My mother roused my siblings from bed, and we gathered in the living room. No one went near the door. Dad rose from his chair and slowly confronted each of us. "Jonathan?" "No, sir." "Sam?" "No, sir." "Girls?" "No, Daddy," they sobbed. "Who didn't say it?" Dad said ominously. The girls cried harder. Slowly, he turned to me. "Emily," he said, "do you still say your prayers?" My eyes fell to the floor. "No, Dad," I whispered. "I don't believe in God." "Emily," he said sharply, "we're not praying to God." My eyes flew up. His face was beet red. "We're praying to keep them away. The thing on the doorstep won't leave until it has what it came for, a person stupid enough to face the dark without saying the traditional prayer. I can hear it shuffling outside, and it occasionally knocks again, each time with more urgency and irritation. My family all retreated back to bed and locked their doors. I'm all alone here in the living room, at least until I get brave enough to open the door.